Hey y'all, Lemon here. Do you remember that amazing moment in session 1 when Nick rolled herself a nat 20 and then Chat bestowed her with the boon of a free level up? Well, here's a little special session showing you just how that level up came to pass. Hope y'all enjoy the show.
Everything is dark. Your breathing is extremely ragged and it doesn't feel like you're asleep, but it's cold and you're not in the circus anymore. You're standing on top of a glass ocean under a sky, and above you is like an extremely bright silver moon. Your armor is completely shattered. You're at 0 hit points, but you're not alone. You hear a booming voice.
Devotion is not a shield, little spark. You asked for strength to stand where your brothers and sisters fell, and I shall grant it. But a fire that burns twice as bright casts the longest shadows. Rise, my vindicator. Wear my glory like a shroud. But know this, from this moment on, the darkness will always know exactly where to find you. You are the light, and the light cannot hide.
And at this point, you feel your skin tear into multiple shreds. Your armor begins to fuse to your skin. You feel your muscles swell. You're breathing heavy, and as you look down, you see your reflection. You glow, but it's unearthly. It's painful. It's cold. There's something about it, and as you're placed back down into the ground, the voice in light vanishes, and you're left in the middle of this vast glass ocean. And the more you look down, the more you see you're somewhere else. You're in a different plane. And looking through the glass, you see the party. You see your fellow players, all unconscious. Circus tent rising above them, and green vines coming out of your friends, attaching them to the circus. And you see the circus tent moves on its own accord, further and further away, dragging their veins, their something.
No.
Their life force draining as you watch it, and you then look down and realize you're there too. Only it's not attached to you.
This isn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be the good. What? I don't understand what's happening. Let me help them. Let me go back.
You feel something wet drip from above, and you look up, and tears run down your face made of blood. Their blood.
No. Please let me help them. Why do I get to be okay if they don't? I don't understand.
You hear Lemon's voice in your head, her happy, cheery voice, asking you to help her.
Help! Help me!
I'm trying. I don't know how.
You see a mask on the floor, but no body. Octavius is now just a shell of clothes and a mask. Missing. Is he missing? Is he beneath the clothes? Is there something more? But the vines are attached to all of them, except you. And you see the circus vanishes. The vines disappear, and you watch the party begin to wake up. Your friends open their eyes, confused and dazed. The vines snap in front of you, and there stands a large tree with green, violet veins. And you see an essence of their souls attached to this tree. I need you to make a perception check for me. Oh no.
I'll be a 2.
A 2. Okay. You see the tree in its glow. Can't quite make out what is there, but you know that there's something about this tree that is wrong. It's sinister. It carries a weight that not even you understand. It's lonely and everything echoes. All you hear is Lemon screaming, like this blood curdling scream of help me.
You told me the darkness would know where I am. Why does it have them and not me? I don't know what you want me to do.
You hear the voice boom again.
Go forth, touch the tree, and everything will be okay.
How do I get down there? And I think Maeve at that point pulls the sword.
Okay.
And just fall as hard as she can into the glass floor.
Okay. As you do that, you see like a lightning bolt of crack glass shimmer all the way down. And it begins to part. And as it does, you're taken aback by this large tree and its roots shoot up into the plane or wherever it is that you are, and it is now in its being in front of you, entirely encasing your friends. And you see engraved on the trunk of the tree is each of your initials with an X through it.
That's the tree. And everything goes back. She walks towards it slowly. And she sort of reaches a hand out and she's looking at the initials and she's looking across the X's. Is there one through her name?
No.
It's supposed to be me. I understand that. Whatever it is that you've given to me, I will use it to the best of my ability. But to do that, you gotta let me help them. She presses a palm to her own initials on the tree.
As you do that, you feel the heat from it. You are almost transported back to being a child, but only everyone is a child. The whole party are children, and you're all in a field playing together, singing, running around, jumping through a meadow of beautiful trees, and Lemon is trying so hard to learn how to make some strange concoction.
This can't be real. There's how can this possibly be one? I don't know them. Is this real?
It's quiet, it's peaceful, it's serene, and you see Lemon wearing a beautiful yellow sunflower dress with cream puff. There's a tiny baby sitting on her shoulder, comes frolicking and skipping towards you. She puts her hand out in front of you to take it.
I reach forward.
And as soon as she grabs you, she latches onto you, and you see her hand, her soft hands begin to crumble and crack and turn black as it goes all the way up her arm, and she fades to dust. Everything around you fades to dust.
No. This isn't what's supposed to happen. This isn't what this is supposed to be like.
That voice again, you hear, but this time it feels further away.
A fault, not of your own, but of a friend. The price you pay for magic is one everyone pays.
And everything starts to fade out. Starts to get dark again. The moon that you could see, the light that was the only light casting, starts to fade, and you feel this searing, hot, burning sensation in your chest, almost like you're being cooked alive, as you're transported back to the mud outside of the tent. But this time, you wake up before everybody else. You did wake up before everybody else. You know. You never had amnesia. You never forgot anything. You knew about the circus. You knew about all of it. You knew who Miss Darcy was. You know about the tavern. It's like an entire different life has been placed inside your own. You're you, but you're also not you.
The price of a friend's misdeed. Seems unfortunate. Maeve just kind of sits up and she quietly sort of hugs her knees and she's just trying to run through everything she's just seen and heard, and she pulls out a sheet of paper. She always carries paper, she's always writing, and she just writes down that last line over and over and over again, the part about her having to pay for someone else's magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. While you're sitting writing that, the only thing while you're writing that kind of going through your head is someone else is doing. Who? But also, as you're writing this down, someone else is writing on top of it. Same words, just it's not as neat as it usually is. It's not structured how you would usually structure your writing, but it's almost a perfect copy. But in different ink. What color of ink would Maeve be using?
I think she writes in blue.
In blue. On top of that is red. A deep crimson red on top of everything that you're writing. Again, same words, but as you pretty much almost fill multiple pages, the last sentence isn't yours. Something else is writing in front of you. And it says you must choose. Who will it be? I need a name. Give me a name.
Choose. Choose who?
You see in scribbles a name, a name, a name, and it gets messier and messier and messier.
I think Maeve panics and she's running through names of people that she knows, people from her past, people that she used to know, and she's looking around in front of her, and she looks up, and the first person in front of her she catches eyes with, she writes Icarus.
Okay. And we'll find out what happens on the next session.